U.S. aid to Ukraine front and center at this year's State of the Union.
Ukraine can stop Putin if we stand with Ukraine and provide the weapons that needs to defend itself.
Speaker of the House Mike Johnson has refused to bring the $95 billion foreign aid bill passed by the U.S. Senate up for a vote, frustrating House Democrats.
If we'll put the Ukraine funding on the floor of the House, it will pass overwhelmingly.
Aid to Ukraine also has the support of many House Republicans.
I think that there is a moral purpose to it. I think there is a strategic reason for doing that. I think we have a world that looks very much like it did in 1938 with little small dictators with absolute power interested in genocide, started World War II.
But other Republicans say they will send a new round of aid to Ukraine only if U.S. security at the Mexico border receives more funding.
We're talking about the borders of Ukraine. What about our borders? So I could, in a compromise say, hey, $1 for our southern border for every dollar we do in Ukraine.
Senate Republicans rejected a bipartisan agreement for more than $20 billion in border security funding earlier this year. House Republicans say they will send a new round of aid to Ukraine only if U.S. security at the Mexico border receives more funding. Biden on Thursday also announced a new effort to deliver aid to civilians in Gaza.
A temporary pier will enable a massive increase in the amount of humanitarian assistance getting into Gaza every day.
But some Republican lawmakers told VOA that aid to Palestinian civilians will not be enough to solve the underlying conflict.
Hamas is evil. Do I want a ceasefire? Yeah, I want a ceasefire as soon as Hamas is wiped off the face of the earth.
Republicans also criticized Biden's proposal for a two-state solution.
As long as Hamas is allowed to operate on the edge of Israel, we're going to have this problem. And so at the same time, Americans are providing aid to Gaza. Where's Iran? Where is Iran's aid to Gaza?
Democrats praised the president's efforts to support Israel while addressing the humanitarian crisis in Gaza.
I'm glad that the president has both in the last week ordered airdrops of food and humanitarian assistance and also is going to build that port.
A procedural effort to force a vote on the foreign aid bill in the U.S. House could come as early as next week. Catherine Gibson, VOA News, Capitol Hill.